Hey everybody! Welcome back to Sofa Spouses.
Sofa Spouses.
So today, we were going to do a reaction to the new being Ricardos.
Being the
Ricardos. Sorry. But we had technical difficulties and our mic got muted.
It's a teaser.
So we we're re-recording this now, but we can't do an actual reaction because we already did the reaction. We watched the trailer already. So we're going to watch the trailer again, and we're going to kind of give you guys our thoughts on the trailer. So this is our second run through. I mean, it's a good enough teaser. So, I mean, it's still a fun teaser. So,
Yes.
So yeah, here we go, guys.
I am the biggest asset in the portfolio of the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Yeah.
The biggest asset in the portfolio of Philip Morris Tobacco Westinghouse.
Roll sound. Let's do our show.
I get paid a fortune to do exactly what I love doing.
They got their money's worth.
Pictures up.
I work side by side with my husband, who is genuinely impressed by me. And all I have to do to keep it is kill for 36 weeks in a row.
Okay, let's go.
And then do it again the next year. You know, I did this show so Desi and I could be together.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show.
And action.
I had no idea it was going to be a hit.
That's awesome.
That is brilliant. That really is brilliant.
December 10th.
So, for those, I had a little funnier bit in the reaction, but we're going to kind of skip that now.
Yeah.
But for those of you who don't know what this is it has Nicole Kidman,
Mm-hmm.
Javier Bardem,
Mm-hmm.
and J.K. Simmons
Yep.
as William Frawley. I can't see anybody else playing William Frawley who
Nope.
played Fred Mertz.
I mean, he looks so good.
Yes,
in the part.
he looks good. I honestly think the one who they got to play Vivian Vance looks a little young, but maybe that's just a shot.
Maybe it's just a shot. I don't
Yeah,
know. We'll see.
because Vivian Vance was not young in
No,
this
she
show by
wasn't.
any means.
No.
Now I do think she was younger than William Frawley. I think she's actually closer to Lucy's age, but she looked the way that shot was. She looked quite young.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is a Lucille Ball biopic.
Yep. Biopic.
Javier Bardem is playing Desi Arnaz. I wish they would have shown. I don't know if that's supposed to be him when he says "enjoy the show." I wish they would have shown more of a frontal of him.
Yeah.
Because to me, that could have been him. I don't think so though.
Yeah.
Because it didn't really. That
To be
definitely
honest, it
didn't look like
kind of
Desi
felt
to
like
me.
they were trying to hide both her and him.
But I will say the side shots they showed of him looked better than I expected. Because to me, at least in the pictures I've seen of him as an act, just being him,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't really scream Desi to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was him when he said, "Now, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show." It probably wasn't, because that didn't really look like him, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he did any of the warm-up stuff, because that's probably what that is them warming up.
Yeah.
But as I was saying in the reaction, Nicole Kidman. Say what you want about Nicole Kidman. She continues to impress me. That did not sound like any voice I have heard her do at all. I loved the monologue there. Just showing what a businesswoman, what a star, what a queen, quote unquote, she really was.
Yep.
And how ahead of the time she was. I love that. It shows what she sacrificed, what she did, the reality of what she did. It's very well written. If that's a scene from the movie and they're just having it play in the trailer, I cannot wait to see her fully act out the scene, whoever she plays says that too. The first time I saw Nicole Kidman was in Far and Away with Tom Cruise. It was the movie, not that they fell in love on, but I think it was the first movie they did after they were married.
Right.
And it was very popular when it came out, and then it kind of fizzled. And it's a very underrated performance for him and a very underrated performance for her. But it was very popular when it came out. If you've never seen Far and Away, it is a very, very good movie.
Right.
And so they don't get remembered for it as much. And I have liked her since I saw that movie. I think that might have been the very first movie I saw Tom Cruise in, to be honest. She impresses me in other movies I see her in. She's very talented. I think she's gonna kill it.
Yeah. Kind of seems like it.
There was, I did a report on her in 8th grade, and it never said anything about this. But if you know anything about Lucille Ball, and you've watched Lucille, I've always had trouble because when I was younger, I used to think it was Lucy Ball, Lucy Ball. And so when I try to say Lucille sometimes, I've liked Lucy since I was little.
Yep.
I Love Lucy. And if you've seen I Love Lucy and you hear Lucille Ball speak in later years, you go, heck, what?
That's the same person?
Yes. She was a very heavy smoker. She died of lung cancer.
Right.
And basically her voice was unrecognizable from that show in her later years.
Right.
But the tone that she has in that whole trailer almost makes me think if the whole Ricky, I want to be in the show with you, that high pitched. Yeah. I can usually do a better impression than that. But, that very high-pitched voice she had was part of the act that she put on for that show. Now, I'm sure some of that was her real voice, because you can definitely tell her voice was very damaged by smoking in later years. So I'm sure some of that was her real voice, but I also wonder if the deeper parts that came more out in the later years was her real voice. I know she was very much about hiding identity. I mean, she's famous for when she's roasted on the Dean Martin roast show or whatever it was, when she's roasted, one of the comedians that do her say, does she remember her original hair color? Because she doesn't. she told me she can't really remember anymore. She's died so many times, which is very true. She was not a natural redhead.
Yeah.
And so she was very much all about creating the identity of the moment.
Right.
And so who knows? And I never thought of that, to be honest. All these years, I have never thought that voice was part of the act.
Right.
It
might have been.
It might have been.
Anyway.
And it wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah.
Back then, a lot of actors back then, and even still today, but especially back then, very much persona character driven, and the studio made them as well.
Right.
You know, it looks good.
It looks really good.
I can't wait to see another one where we see more. I did not know Amazon was bringing it to theaters.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I guess it's not very long though.
No.
It looks like December 10th, and then they bring it. Now, I don't know if that means it's going to be in theaters, and then on that day they're bringing it to Prime Video as well. So is it going to be in theaters for the 45 days? We will probably be watching it on Prime, though, because we have it and because we have other movies we want to go see.
Yes, we have other movies we want to see. Spider-Man.
Yes.
Anyway, so guys,
what do you think, babe?
Well, yeah, you talked. You talked quite a bit. Well, you had a lot to say, so.
Yes, I am the Lucy fan in the house. I am just turning him on.
This was a
He's watched it video. before I showed him. Don't add him.
This was a wife takeover video.
Yes. So don't add him. But I thought it was really good. I like the fan.
I like the period.
Yes.
Period.
It feels like old Hollywood. Video. But basically, this takes. But okay, we were done. I want to say something because I realized I didn't really finish all my description of what's going on.
But yeah, so no, I like the cinematography. I like the look of the of how they're portraying it. It looks like it's going to be a really good story too.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see it.
So you're gonna watch it with me?
Yeah, I'll watch it with you.
Yeah.
I mean, so
their relationship was not as happy as the Ricardos are portrayed.
No.
I mean, they were friends till the day each other died. They remained friends, but he was very much a ladies' man and cheated on her quite a bit. So, and I think basically what this is takes a week in the production of Isla Luffy, which if there's any hints from that black and white portion, they're going to be, now supposedly this is based on some real life things that happened as well. I don't know if it's definitely the famous Italian episode winery episode. You
still have to show me that episode.
Yes. Very funny. And Nicole Kidman, if the thumbnail has a lot of her shot, and her face is perfect.
Yeah.
Some of the faces that she made in that whole scene. And people were kind of giving them flack for doing Nicole Kidman. Even I was kind of like, Nicole Kidman doesn't look like her. And they wanted Deborah Messing to play her because they had done it when Will and Grace came back. They did a tribute, and she killed it with the Vitamin and Benjamin sketch. Watch that if you have not seen it. She does kill it. And their daughter actually who's behind this, partly, had to come out and say, hey, this is not about Desi or Lucy and Ricky. This is about Desi and Lucille. This is about my parents. And which is why it's called Being the Ricardos. And if you listen to that monologue, you also understand why it's called Being the Ricardos.
Yeah.
But anyway, I am super excited. Carrie Weaver, love you. Gotta give you a shout out. I'm gonna WhatsApp you this in a few minutes. Anyway, or we might chat and actually let you watch it and we'll chat about it. But anyway, I gotta give my friend Carrie a shout out. She's in Mexico right now doing a mission, and so we miss her, but we're proud of her.
Yep.
And she loves Lucy. She is a big Lucy fan.
Yep.
So I hopefully when she gets back in the States, I will watch this with her.
Yep.
So anyway,
guys,
like, subscribe. Do you like Lucy? Are you excited about this?
Yes.
Do you like Nicole Kidman?
Comment in the comments below.
If any of you know Javier Bardem more than I do, can he pull off a Ricky?
We'll
Desi
see.
Arnaz.
Anyway, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will
Thumbs
see
it up.
you guys in the next video.
But Ricky, I want to go to the show with you.
Nah.